Okay, so first you want to take your sponge. I'd already made mine and I'll let you know how to do that in my blog, which I'll link below. Cut horizontally using a serrated knife. I used a bread knife. Fill it with jam or any filling of your choice and replace the top. Next we want to cover in a smooth butter-based icing. I use Betty Crocker chocolate fudge because it's easy, inexpensive and very yummy. Just make sure this is nice and smooth. Then you need 250 grams of ivory, 250 grams of yellow ready to roll sugar paste icing. For anybody American, it's the same as fondant icing, and this really needs to be at room temperature for when you want to start. Knead these together until the colours are blended and the icing is very, very soft and pliable. Smooth this into a nice round ball before roughly shaping it into a rectangle, which needs to be ready to roll on some icing sugar so it doesn't stick. Roll it out approximately to the shape that we need at about 3 millimeters deep. Keep lifting and turning the icing, but never flip it, as that'll leave white marks on the surface, which we obviously don't really want. Use a rolling pin to position the icing and begin to smooth it down using the heel of your hand. Use a tool to smooth the icing and trim the edges, or just use a sharp knife if you don't have one. Take a small sharp knife and start cutting tiny triangles from each end to make it look like a sweet wrapper. Next, take some yellow, red and dark brown gel food colouring and also some very cheap vodka to make some paint. The alcohol will evaporate, so don't worry. You'll also need some greaseproof paper and some clean, sterilised paintbrushes. Weigh down some strips of the paper and mix up some paint by using a toothpick to take a bit of the food colouring and adding the vodka drop by drop until you reach the desired consistency. Check the strength of the colour and the consistency on some leftover icing just to make sure. Start painting on the stripes using the lightest colour first. I used orange, then red, then brown so that I didn't get any streaking. Take some piping bags, a number 2 nozzle and some royal icing, the recipe for which I will leave in my blog, link down below. Take out a spoonful of icing into a small bowl and cover the rest with a damp cloth. Colour the small portion orange and load a piping bag no more than half full. Pipe your outline carefully. Let the outline become hard before filling another bag with some loosened white icing which is runny enough to find its own level without any traces. Then start flooding the gaps. Allow this to dry. Clean the board, place some Revels on top and at the end, add a candle and you're ready. Thank you so much for watching and I hope you enjoyed it and I will see you next time. Bye!